I am all packed and heading out on a huge, long-ass road trip. Right now, it is 1 p.m. My first show is at 7:30 in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is about a 5-hour drive, but I am going to need gas. My car is a Prius, which is great in the city, but it is... Yes, love this song. I can only get about 300 miles per tank. And the theater that I'm going to is 320 miles away. So we're gonna try to go about 30 miles, fill up the gas, and then hopefully make it to Santa Fe after that. I should be good on time. And hopefully I can find food when I'm there. I've gotten some recommendations for a fast food chain that's just in New Mexico, and I love regional fast food chains. I also love locally owned restaurants, but we're doing this on a budget, so fast food is usually the way to go. All right, we are heading out. I have a 37 long hour musical theater playlist that I like to listen to when I do road trips, but I also may do an audiobook on this. I love that the frog is just swinging. This is also my first road trip with this camera, so I'm excited to kind of play around with it on the road. I do not have hotels booked for any of this trip. I don't know if you can see in the back, but my bed is in the back. We are gonna car camp, and my goal tonight is to sleep in Arizona, especially because New Mexico right now is a little chilly. It's supposed to snow tonight. New York, I'm already talking the talk. Made it to first stop, which is the gas station. I always like to stop at Love's because I do get a discount with the app. So cold outside. Thank goodness this car is toasty. I was debating getting snacks here, but I think I'm gonna wait until the next stop. I did eat right before. I had some leftover mac and cheese. I think we're just gonna go to the theater, which is just under 4 hours away. So how do I get out of here? I think this is the way to go. I-25. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're back on the freeway. 280 miles. That's it. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's definitely one gas tank worth. And hopefully we do not hit snow. Till we spring alive. Sorry, no, sorry. Climbed a million mountains, but I can't reach the top. Made it to New Mexico. Splash, splash, splash. We did officially hit snow, unfortunately. Definitely been snowing here, but we thankfully made it out of the snow. I live inside you forever. No! I'm literally like less than 20 minutes away. Thank goodness. I am starving. I should have gotten snacks at Love's. Oh, it's my dream. Singing about New York and Santa Fe. Be a part of it. New York. New York. This is cute. I've definitely never been to this part of Santa Fe before. Oh, we are definitely parking and walking around here. I was gonna go grab fast food at the fast food place, but I think we're gonna get
turn left onto East
better.
Street, then take the first left onto Don
We're gonna
Gaspar
get
Avenue.
some cute little places down here. Definitely lost. That is only staff parking, which is useless to us. But we found the theater. We found the theater. Okay, I am parked outside of the tourism building, which is like literally right there in the distance. There are signs that say that there's no public parking from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is currently 5:30, so we should be good. We should be good. There's no parking signs by where I am. I think I'm okay. So I looked at restaurants in the area, and most of them are very expensive. But that pizza place has decent reviews, and it looks really cute. I think we're gonna go check it out. Seems kind of weird to go to Santa Fe, New Mexico and find a pizza place, but why not? Why not? And it's really close to the theater, and all of the reviews say that it's pretty quick too. Did not plan for this weather, unfortunately, and my hair is still kind of wet from showering because it takes forever to dry. You know, we're not doing great so far, but look how cute Santa Fe is. This restaurant's actually supposed to be really good, but it's a little out of my price range. I'm gonna see if the upper crust pizza is open, because that I think is gonna be our best bet. Oh, it's the oldest church in the United States. That's what this is. It's so cute. It's also closed, but it's so cute. I'm going to either devour this or we're having leftovers. This looks so good. That was pretty good. I wish the cheese was a little better. The cheese was a weird texture, but the crust was like perfect. The perfect mix of like crispy on the outside but soft on the inside. The best, the best. And the small was like the perfect size for just me. Also, this is adorable over here. Walking to the theater right now. It is just right there in the distance. And there we are. It doesn't look like it's open yet. I may also be behind it. Maybe I'll go around to see if there's like a front door, but that looks like a box office, right? Yeah, I imagine it opens up at 7, right? That feels like the time to open. Maybe I'll walk over to the Capitol. Santa Fe, I can't spend my whole life waiting. We're at the Capitol building. Let's go see a show. Let's go see a show. Okay, so there isn't a back entrance, but we made it around to the shops. Yay. Hopefully the theater's open now. We've gotten past 7. Show starts at 7:30. So I'm hoping we can get in now. We did the lap. There's the pizza place again. And then more of old Santa Fe, which if I'd gone a little earlier, I could have explored. But now we are going back to the theater. It's weird that there's nobody here. Do I have the wrong time? Did the time not change? I'm very confused. But like literally, there's nobody here. Okay, I just saw some people just walk in. So I guess you just walk into the theater. It's so weird because it's so empty outside. And the box office is like, on the outside is not open, but I assume maybe it's just not open today. So we're just gonna walk in. We made it. Super cute little theater. We have the program, which is awesome. And then at the box office, they also give you your lines for the show. If you've ever seen Every Brilliant Thing, you get a number to read off on the list. And this is a tiny theater, so we got 2 today, which is very exciting. I got green chili and having a piano in the kitchen. Also already love how records are incorporated into the set, and there's an actual record by the stage manager that is playing Fleetwood Mac right now. So 10 out of 10 already. Got to add my own brilliant thing. New Mexico show a success. That was incredible. Oh, I love that place so much. The entire production was fantastic. There was only like 20 people in the audience and it worked so well. The audience was so good. And I love that play. If you ever get a chance to go see Every Brilliant Thing anywhere in the country, I cannot recommend it enough. Also just found out that the Santa Fe Playhouse just became an equity house. Yeah, that was just a fantastic production. It's playing 1 more week, so they have literally 2 more performances this weekend and then next weekend, and then it closes. So not a lot long. I can't even speak anymore. I'm so emotional. That was just so good. Their next show is Laughs in Spanish, which I saw in the world premiere in Denver. Really enjoy that play. It's an Alexis Shear play. I love Alexis Shear as a playwright. That's starting May 1st through May 25th. I did get the brochure for the entire season because they talked a little bit about Pueblo Revolt, a story by a local New Mexican playwright who no longer lives here, but is from here and wrote this play for them to do. And so I may come back to see that. That's in August. Oh my gosh, they're also doing Edwin Drood in December. They have a really good season and they have really affordable packages. If I lived a little bit closer, I would probably do that. But doing a 5-hour drive every time is well. We are back in the car. The heater is on full blast. It's already warmer. I love theater. I love theater so much. That was so good. Look, you know, sometimes you go to random cities that are not known for theater and you don't know what kind of theater you're going to experience, but that was like so fantastic. And it's truly evident that you can find good theater literally anywhere. I do need to get gas. Is there a Love's? There is in Albuquerque, which is 62. Ooh, I may not make that. The downside of driving at night is that it's just darkness. Darkness out in the world. You can't see shit. You just gotta pray that like a dude doesn't run in front of you, basically. Did not make it to Love's. I think I may still stop at Love's for snacks though, because it doesn't look, oh, it may be open over there. The little store over here isn't open anymore. Let's see what we got. There's one near the border. That's 176 miles away. It's about 2.5 hours away, so that's like a perfect next leg of this trip. We're ready. And I'm coming. Show the way. I'm coming, wait for me. Right on the border of New Mexico and Arizona. I'm about 10 miles away from the border. I am definitely fading. I want to get to Phoenix tonight. I definitely want to get to warmer weather because it's like 37 degrees still outside. That guy's in a t-shirt though. What the freaking crazy. I do want to get somewhere a little warmer before I sleep, but I'm also getting very tired. It's 233 miles away, about a 4.5 hour drive to Phoenix. I don't know if I'm gonna make that tonight. Snacks have been acquired. I have vitamin water, and then I got gummy bears. I freaking love gummy bears. And then cheesy puffs. The cheese dust kind of gets everywhere in the car, but that's okay. That's okay. They're worth it. They're so good. Took a look at a map, and there is another Love's right past Phoenix that's about 5 hours away. And our goal is to get as close as possible because that'll be the next fuel stop. I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way. So if I find a rest stop on the way, I will sleep there. Hello from the Love's outside of Phoenix. The good news is we powered through. It is 4 a.m. I am exhausted. I made it through all of the 1-lane highways. I made it through all of Phoenix and surrounding areas without any traffic. And I made it through the winter. So I'm in warm weather, thankfully. It's 60 degrees here. The bad news is that it is currently 4 a.m. and the sun rises in 2 hours and I'm gonna bake. I set up my little tent. So I'm in my car. Gonna try to get as much sleep as possible. Good morning. It is 9:30 and it officially got too hot in this car to sleep anymore. I did sleep a good 5 hours, so golden. I'm gonna freaking get out of the back of this car. We are gonna head to San Diego. Right now my ETA for San Diego is about 2:15, so not enough time to do a matinee, which I was considering doing. So glad that didn't happen, but we will get there with plenty of time for our show tonight at the Old Globe Theater. Here's a better view of my sleeping setup. So I have this curtain. This is attached with Velcro, so I'm going to take that down. There's the jacket right there that I have hung up, and then there was another black one curtain over here, but I tore that down when I was moving in my sleep. It's a very simple camping setup. This is just a fold-out mattress from Amazon. It gets the job done, but it is very hot in here right now, so we're gonna move. All right, back in the front. It is only 70 degrees outside, so it's actually not bad, but as soon as I turned this car on, the AC just like cranked on. So it already feels infinitely better. How hot is this, the rest of this water? Oh, there's not much left. Oh, that's not bad. It's really just the back of the car that got really hot. 32 for the tank, which is usually what I spend at home. So that's not bad. We should be good on gas until I may be able to get to San Diego. The problem is once I get to San Diego, the gas is going to be freaking expensive. It is 325 miles. I may try to stop for gas in Arizona because once you get to California, gas goes up. There's a Love literally right on the border. Perfect. And it's 151 miles away, so it's about the halfway point in Yuma. Also in really awful news, but expected news, I will need to get a new windshield very soon because my cracks have gotten even bigger. How do I get out of here? The sun is rising in the You know, Arizona is definitely a desert, but it's kind of beautiful in its own unique way. I feel like brown, but there's a little bit of green out there. It's always the problem if you get stuck behind somebody who's like literally just going the speed limit. The worst. Oh, never mind. We're still going 20 over. I just want to speed. My bad. Don't shoot for the stars, shoot higher. Alright, I made it to the Loves on the border. Last stop before California, because gas is only $3 here. Cannot wait to see what the first gas station in California's prices are. I was gonna take a nap here, but I've decided there's a rest stop a little ways into California. I'm gonna stop there. We have coffee, we have chips. Let's get out of here. Next stop is just 20 minutes away. Can drink this coffee, take a little bit of a nap, and then we'll keep going. That is not very far. Drive and drive and drive. Yay! Well, that's the rest area. We're gonna skip that because that's one of the ugliest rest areas. This coffee is gonna pull me through. I feel it. I feel it. It's a medium, but it's a huge coffee, so I think we're gonna make it. I don't need a nap. Oh, I need help. You'll turn your brakes for help. My leg has officially started cramping up, so we're gonna cruise control to San Diego, baby. We're like 2 hours away. We're 2 hours away. That's not bad. I have no idea what they're saying, but it sounds so grand. Like it's only 90 miles to San Diego. We're less than 100 miles away. Boo, 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 to do. I gotta do a driving exclusive playlist with like that and drive and hitting the road. And freedom from the mad ones. There it is in black and white. What can I do? Foreshadowing. We've all got our junk. I think if I had like an hour with the boot book, I could fix it. Guess where we are? It's the hills of California. Maybe we'll go to the beach. F it. I got 5 hours. Let's go to the beach. We are in the outskirts of San Diego, I believe. We're only like 20 miles from our new destination. I think I'm gonna try Nico's, which is a Mexican restaurant that's supposed to have really good breakfast burritos. I hope they do them all day. I realized I did not look that earlier. And it's close to the coast, so I should be able to take y'all to the ocean. There was a time you were the person. Saw this spot clear up while I was at the light. I got so lucky. Nico's is right here. I don't know if it's cash only, but there is an ATM right here. We have options. All right, let's go. Okay, so it was in fact cash only, but that's okay because there's an ATM right down the street. So grabbed some. We are on a mission, so we're headed back right now. I don't think I've ever been to this part of San Diego. It's very cute. There's Nico's. Mission accomplished. Did get it to go, so I can go take it to the beach, which is like 2 blocks away. The entire burrito is the size of this bag, and the burrito and the drink were literally less than $15. So already the cheapest meal I've had on this entire trip. We made it to the beach. We're literally just sitting on this little ledge, which is a little high. I'm a little scared of heights, but if I fall, it's just sand. There's the drop. I did get salsa, but we're gonna try it without it first. Oh, that's really good. I'm gonna try it with some salsa because it's a little windy. Really simple, really basic. You got bacon, hash browns, egg, and cheese, which if your breakfast burrito does not have hash browns in it, it's not a breakfast burrito. You're not doing it right. The salsa does definitely have a kick to it, but if you don't mind that, it's a good addition. Yeah, this is exactly what I needed. I wish there was a little more flavor to just like the base burrito, but the ingredients are perfect, the texture is perfect, the tortilla is perfect. Hi, bird. I am gonna head back to the car and then head to the park to hopefully find some parking. Back to the car. She's looking a little disgusting, but that's okay. She did quite the trip. Let's head to the theater. Is this a spot? Found a great spot. The Globe is literally right across the bridge. I guess I'll walk over there. I think I'm good to park here until tonight. It looks like the only no parking is on Wednesday. We'll take a look at that sign. Get ready with me in the back of my car to go see the show. The good thing about my windows is that they're super tinted. If you're right up next to the window, you can see me in here, but if you're just walking by, you can't. And shampoo. And there we go. Yay, ready to go. And changed. I have like an hour to go and I'm so exhausted. I think I'm gonna try to take a nap. Did I sleep? No, not at all. But I did find out that some people I know are gonna be at the show tonight. So that's exciting. I'm gonna go to the theater, maybe walk around Balboa Park a little bit. I have only 2 hours until the show starts. So it's a lot of time, but it's not a lot of time at the same time, you know? Found the parking sign. There's no parking after midnight. The show, I imagine, is not 4 hours long. So I should be good. Ideally, I'm back in my car by like 11. And then I want to get to Arizona tonight. So we'll be booking it out of here. Beautiful day. We have made it to the bridge and it is so high up. Just definitely can't look over the edge for too long because it's terrifying. That is one of the buildings by the Old Globe, which is where we are headed. And here we have stunning. The San Diego airport is like right nearby. So you can see the planes get really close to this area. Absolutely great view, but absolutely terrifying if you, like me, are afraid of heights. I'm okay. And we officially made it to Balboa Park. They have a cannibal exhibit right now. Why didn't I come early to go to that? That sounds right up my alley. Weirdly morbid. Alas, I don't think it's open anymore, but I should have come early. We made it. There is the Old Globe Theater right there. That is the big space where Regency Girls in. They actually have 3 spaces, I think, or is it 4? I think it's just 3. There's the Old Globe Theater, there's the little tiny theater, and then there's the outdoor space. I do need to go pick up my ticket. Fired. All right, let me see if I can grab coffee. Can get coffee at the outdoor kiosk. It's a little early for me to just camp here, so I am gonna go walk through the park. There's a ton of museums around here. I have not been to any yet, except for the Comic-Con Museum, which is a little farther from where I am right now. Unlike the museums in Washington, D.C., these museums are definitely not free. So they've always just been kind of a little too expensive for the amount of time that I have in San Diego. But one of these days I need to come, and I think you can get like a day pass. It's the entire map. It is huge, 1,200 acres. And we are right there right now. Right by the Natural History Museum. The Old Globe is right there. So we just walked from there to there, and as you can see, that is literally just a small fraction of this entire park. Like, come on, architecture. This is stunning. Okay, we have a little bit of time, so we are gonna go down this garden and hope that it goes all the way around, or we may get lost before the show. All right, we're gonna hopefully just go around the back of this building. That feels like it's gonna take us in a loop. Hopefully. You never know. Sometimes you think you're gonna do a loop of a location and all of a sudden you're under Chicago. So hopefully Balboa Park is not as confusing. You know, I thought this was going to be a much more scenic walk, but it's just a parking lot and then the back of the building, which fail. But we did get a scenic view of the trash can. Ooh, and the load-in doors. Fortunately, however, it does do a lap, so there's a path that will take me back up to the pretty part. Okay, so we got to a little bit of a cuter path. Oh, I saw this earlier. We're back in business. We're gonna keep going around. It is like an hour before the show now. I'm gonna start heading to the theater and grab that cup of coffee. I may just get a nitro cold brew. That feels like the move. Ooh, or ice cream, or both. Dinner of champions, y'all. The gift shop is open, so gonna check out the merch. There is Regency Girls merch. There's some tote bags. There's this cute shirt. It is a miracle there is in fact a pin. Oh, great day. Yes, we love a cover. We are seated literally in the front row of the Globe. But there it is. I love this theater. This cast is literally so stacked. And then there's even more. Look at that. What an incredible cast. I'm really excited for this. We do have a song list, which is not always guaranteed when a show is in a tryout like this, especially because right now they're in previews, so this could change throughout the preview process. But it is 2 acts. Just got out of the show, heading back to the car. That was fantastic. I'm really glad I made the trip out for that. That was so much fun. Definitely, like, this is their first week of preview, so they're still making changes. So I'm very curious about where it ends up at the end of this process. But this is a really, really strong start. That was so enjoyable. And now I'm heading back to the car across the bridge. We're not gonna look down. I am hopefully driving to Arizona tonight. That's the plan, is to make it across the border. But maybe I'll go all the way to Phoenix. I feel like whenever I see a really good show, I have like a third wind. So I'm feeling very energetic now. So maybe I can get all the way to Scottsdale and then spend all day in Arizona tomorrow. On the flip side though, if I do that, again, we'll have the same issue that we had this morning where the sun is gonna wake us up. So maybe I will stop at the border. But we'll play it by ear. Anyway, Regency Girls, freaking fantastic. Playing until May 6th at the Old Globe in San Diego. And I imagine it is going to transfer somewhere after that because it is too good for this to be the end. Cannot wait to see what happens with it next, especially with shows that are in development like this. It's always a gamble of like, what ends up happening afterwards. Oh, the skyline is gorgeous. What a beautiful night. But this one's really strong. There's a really strong team behind it. And yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes afterwards. We're braving the bridge. Okay, so we may have run into a problem, which is that the gate is closed over here despite the fact that it says that this doesn't close until midnight. And it looks like the gate is closed on the other side. It is currently 11:15. I am freaking out just a little bit because my car is the only one left. Oh no. I definitely checked that sign and it said midnight. Don't know what to do. Well, we're gonna hope that we can get out of here. But literally, my car's the only one left. I don't have a ticket, so we're gonna hope that I can exit out the side. Who wants to take bets? Are we gonna be able to get out of here or what? All right, so there we can see that gate is closed. And if we turn this way, dun dun dun, it's open, thank the Lord. Oh, thank goodness. I'm going to head to a rest stop that I passed on the way here. Not the sandy one. It's about 100 miles away, so it'll at least get us out of San Diego. I'm getting to this rest stop at 1:45 right now. Yeah, I think that's the perfect distance. That is not a sidewalk, people. What are these fuckers doing? Oh my gosh. Why would you walk in the middle of a freeway entrance? I stopped at a rest stop. I'm almost out of gas, but there is a town right by me that I'll be able to fill up my gas in the morning. What is the city? El Centro. So I can stop in El Centro for gas tomorrow. I am currently 4 hours right now from Scottsdale, from the theater in Scottsdale. It is like 6:20. It is actually kind of freezing, so the sun is coming up right now, but I do have to go to the bathroom so bad, so we're gonna brave the rest stop bathroom. I could try to go back to sleep, but I do really want to get to Scottsdale. But here's my view. The sun is starting to come up. Good morning. Let's go to the last show. I'm so tired. Unfortunately, I think they just closed the women's restroom, like literally right now. So we're gonna go to the nearest gas station. Oh, the sunrise is happening literally right now. This is stunning. We're back on the road. Oh, that is actually in my face. As gorgeous as it is, I can't see. You know what I did not bring on this trip? Oh, maybe I do have sunglasses. But I do. We're good. We're good to go. Got $16 worth of gas, which is like 3.5 gallons. That should get us to Arizona, where the gas is considerably cheaper. So we got coffee, we have an empty bladder, and we have 3.5 hours to go before we get to this theater. Leaveless night, clean and quiet. It's too early, the words don't come out correctly right now. Spit it out while you still have time. Grown enough my age, love is not a gilded cage. Made it to Love's, and literally the cheapest gas is a full $1.25 cheaper than that last place. Love being back under $30 for gas. Shoulder, you need someone who's older. Oh, it smells like ass. There is a high probability that I have a flat tire. I'm gonna try to get to the next rest stop, which I don't know how far it is. The light just went on, so I'm hoping I can drive on it a little more. I've been hearing this rattling, and I don't know if that's my tire or one of my weather things is coming off. There's literally nothing around. Well, this is not good. Oh, the light went off. Light went off. Okay, I think we're good. I'm still gonna pull over at the next stop. Okay, we found a rest stop here in Mohawk. Let's see the damage, shall we? So far, so good. That looks fine. And this one looks fine. Yeah, it looks a little low. We'll fill it up. All right, we're actually gonna do both of the front tires because they're kind of both looking a little low. Problem is I got new tires and I can't find the optimal PSI. I found it, it's 40. And I'm currently at 31, so time number 1 done. Let's do the other side. Thankfully, I got new tires like last year, so they're new. Got it here. Can you see the damage to my car from where I got it in a wreck like literally a week after I got this car? You know what? While we're here, we're just gonna do all 4. Why not? Ooh, this one's the least. I'm glad I ended up doing the back ones. Ready to get back on the road. One of the best things I've ever bought. I also just remember that the Oliviers are today and they start in an hour, which is 9:45 a.m. here. The bad news is the rattling is still happening. I don't know if you can hear that, but I hope that noise isn't anything important. I ended up stopping at Love's because there keeps being a rattling that sounds like something's hitting the top of my car, but it's not consistent. So we're gonna just do another quick inspection. So it's not like that feels secure. Oh, it's this. That'll do it. Problem solved. Oh, I thought I was going crazy there for a second. In exciting news, the Oliviers are starting right now. Perfect timing. So we're gonna watch them. I can't wait. All right, we are in business. We got the Oliviers, we got our map, we got an hour to go. Oh, my friends are there.
Welcome to the Olivier Awards 2025.
In 1 mile, turn left onto...
Okay, so I think we're good to park here. There is the theater literally right there. Could not have asked for a better parking spot. We still got the Oliviers going in my ear, and we're gonna find this place. Oh no. Hope I'm headed in the right direction. We have Scottsdale. We have Fiddler on the roof. And we found it. This looks really cute. A cider, the Oliviers, and a sausage board. A really, really perfect start of the day. First of all, this is delicious, and also, it's Benjamin Button time. Yes! Very, very excited about Great Comet doing a medley. All right. Hey! Curious Case of Benjamin Button just won for its orchestrations and I think, yeah, orchestrations, music direction. But we are still watching the Oliviers, just finished lunch. That was really good. I'm glad I went there. You know, Jonathan Bailey could do the Benjamin Button movie.
Taken us on journeys of joy through song and
I could see that.
MasterCard Best New Musical.
Benji B. Benji B.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Woo!
MJ the Musical at the Princess.
Not this time. Sorry, MJ.
Natasha, Pierre, and the Great Comet of 1812.
I don't think so. It would be really cool if it won, but I don't think so.
Why Am I So Single?
Wish I saw you. Benji B. Benji B.
And the Olivier goes to The Curious Case.
Yeah! Yes! Transfer it! Transfer it! Transfer it! The perks of having my car is that I can just chill in the back and read. People are going in, so we are headed into the theater. They opened the lobby at 2. It is about 2:20. There it is. What a cute little theater space. We made it. We got the cast. What an incredible cast. Like, what a really great mix of New York performers and local performers. Here's their full season. Okay. Bye-bye. Most of these actually already happened, except for Wizard of Oz and Heather's coming up. You are also to go in. Okay, we are literally on stage right now. Sitting on stage on these bleachers, mind you. Very excited about this. Let's go. Have I mentioned lately that I love theater? What a fantastic production, and like legitimately so many great choices that I just wasn't expecting. That was an absolute blast. I'm really glad I ended up making the trip out for this. What a treat to be able to see this in Scottsdale, Arizona. Again, another place that you don't normally associate with a theater scene like Santa Fe, New Mexico, and yet there's still thrilling theater to see. I am gonna go grab dinner and then I'll start driving back. This has been all winners on this trip, 3 for 3, which is very rare. And it's amazing that you don't need to go to a theater city in order to see great theater. You can find really fantastic theater in your local community. It is 10:10 and we're gonna start the journey back home. I always say that whenever I feel frustrated with theater, whenever I feel that theater is just out there to make money for a quick cash grab, my remedy has always been to go see theater on a community level. Go see the people who are doing theater because they just freaking love it. When I say theater is life, this is what I mean. And Benjamin Button won Best Musical! What a great day! Why am I crying about theater alone in my car? In fucking Scottsdale, Arizona! Good thing going good. Stopped for the night. I found a spot at a casino. The parking seems pretty quiet and kind of a little secluded spot. So we're gonna sleep here for a few hours and then hopefully go when the sun rises. But I did go, just downloaded the iOverlander app, which is recommended by van lifers, and this one has been verified, pretty decent reviews. I got sleep, thank goodness. I did have to bust out the sleeping bag because it got really cold last night and it's still pretty cold this morning. We stayed warm enough and got some sleep. It's about 6:46 right now. I'm switching up my setup to do the jacket on this window, then of course the Velcro one, and then over here I've been draping the other one, so this actually connects to the Velcro. And then this kind of drapes over the window. I usually just sleep in a sleep mask to keep it a little darker. But there you go. It's nice and cozy. Nice and cozy in here. Definitely worth taking a break. What a beautiful day. Well, we did get pulled over for speeding. So, you know, not all great today. All right, so we did get a ticket for $173, which I don't have that kind of money, and I just got rejected for Edinburgh Fringe housing, so we're gonna, I don't know, that would have been the plane ticket to just fly to San Diego and Arizona this trip. That just took the energy all out of me. I'm so sad. I paid $120 for theater tickets for this entire weekend, and the speeding ticket is gonna be even more than that, so just what a hit that I didn't need right now. Fuck, not in this economy. This is why you don't go in front of the caravan, which is why I'm now third in line. So if they pull somebody over, it won't be me. Also, to make matters worse, the scenery here is disgusting. This isn't pretty at all. On the flip side, the cop did ask me if I was gonna go see Wicked Part 2, because he really liked Part 1. So props to that cop. I'm feeling kind of down, so I've decided to drive a different route home so I can stop at Four Corners, maybe get a pin there. That'd be cool because I haven't gotten a pin on this trip. Oh no, I got a Regency Girls pin. I want to do at least some of this drive in the mountains, so we're gonna go north instead. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do something fun. And we're not going to speed. If you've never been, Four Corners is a spot in the United States where Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico meet, so you can stand in all four corners at one time. Very touristy thing to do.
In half a mile, arrive at Four Corners.
Mission accomplished. We found a pin in Utah. I was worried there for a second, but we got one. And now we're gonna go to the Four Corners. We are back in Arizona. let's head to Colorado. Everybody has always told me that the Four Corners is a waste of time, and it is, but at the same time, I'm glad I've gone, you know? Like, I'm glad I've gone and gotten that out of my system, and now I never need to go again. Also, a note, if you are thinking about going to Four Corners, they do have restrooms, but they're like very gross, or they're porta potties, so I would not recommend. Yes, going through Colorado is a little longer, but gosh, you cannot beat these views. Worth it for the extra time. I made it home. I'm so tired. It is 11:45. What a great trip. See you on the next one. Bye.